How long will your home sit on the market? Ever wonder how long it takes to sell your home in Peabody? You've probably seen some homes fly off the market in just a couple weeks, while others seem to sit for months on months. So what's really going on? How long can you expect your home to be on the market right now? Let's break it down. The short version, homes in Peabody are moving, and they're moving fast. The average home here is selling in about 42 days. In the median time, meaning half sell even faster in just 38 days. And that's a strong sign of a healthy, active market where homes that are priced are finding serious buyers quickly. Now, before we dive deeper. Let's talk about what that really means for you as a seller. When you see the average number around 6 weeks, remember that's not just like the time it takes to list and sell. It's also reflecting different property types, price points, and neighborhoods across the city. So a home in West Peabody, for example, might attract a completely different pool of buyers, and something closer to downtown or near Route 114. In other words, your timeline depends on your specific property. But what's really interesting about the market right now, not only the homes selling quickly, but they're also selling above asking price. The average list to sale price ratio in Peabody this year is 102%. That means on average, sellers are getting about 3% more than they are listed for. That doesn't happen in slow markets, but that happens when demand outpaces the supply. And with the average sale price sitting around $693,000, Peabody continues to be one of the most stable and competitive North Shore markets. Now let's talk about what's driving that speed. First, inventory remains tight. There just aren't enough homes to meet buyer demand, especially for move-in ready single families under the 750,000 mark. When those listings hit the market, they tend to attract multiple offers, often within the first 2 weeks. Second, buyers today are well informed. They've been watching the market for months, sometimes years, waiting for the right home to hit the market. And when it does, they move quickly. That's why so many homes are going under agreement in less than 40 days. Sometimes much faster if the home is staged well and priced right. But there is a big but. Not every home sells that quickly. Homes that linger beyond 60 or 70 days usually have one thing in common. They're either overpriced for the competition, either overpriced for the condition, or they're not showing well online. So if you're thinking of selling, one of the smartest moves you can make is to position your home exactly where buyers are looking. That means great photos, strong first week of marketing, and realistic pricing based on nearby comps. Let's say, for example, your neighbor's home just sold for $700,000 after 35 days in the market. If your home is similar in size and location, pricing yours at $730 because you hope to get lucky could easily backfire. What happens if buyers will skip over and thinking it's overpriced? And once your listing goes stale, you'll end up chasing the market down with price reductions. On the other hand, if you come out strong, say $689, you may attract multiple offers and end up with offers over your asking price. Remember, the average seller in Peabody right now is already getting 103% of list price. That's not luck, that's strategy. Now, if you're buying and selling it the first time, this fast-paced environment can feel a little tricky. You might worry about selling your home too quickly before finding your next one. That's where good coordination and smart contingency planning come into play. A solid agent can help you align these timelines so you're not left scrambling beyond closings. So circle back to our question: how long will your home sit on the market? If it's priced right, well presented, and marketed effectively, expect 30 to 45 days. If it's overpriced or in need of major upgrades, it could stretch closer to 60 or 70 days. But the big takeaway is this: Peabody is still a seller's market, and homes are moving quickly in desirable neighborhoods like West Peabody, Brooksby Farms, and Emerson Park areas. What's even better is momentum tends to hold steady here, even when surrounding towns start to cool. Peabody's combination of location, schools, and value continues to make it one of the most resilient real estate markets on the North Shore. So if you're thinking about selling or even just curious about how your house compares to others nearby, this might be a great time to explore your options. And as always, if you'd like to know exactly where your property stands on today's market, how long it might take for you to sell, and what kind of price you could realistically expect, send me a message. I'm happy to break it down for you in detail and no pressure at all. Because